What's up guys, and welcome back to another Chelsea FIFA 17 career mode video. Hopefully today we can carry on our form from the last episode because we were very impressive winning both of our games. Granted, one of those was against League 2 Luton Town, but that's besides the point. But before we jump into any Premier League action today, you can see we've got the small matter of transfer deadline day. I'm happy with the business that we've done so far. Probably expecting a few departures today, if I'm being honest, but maybe, just maybe, another deal is in the pipeline. The shortlist going into the window consists of just 3 players. Julian Draxler, who is quite a popular choice, but he is a cam, so is he really necessary? Do we need improvement in that position? Not really. Same with Christian Eriksen. His name appeared in, well, you guys suggested him more than once. Several of you did, but again, he's a cam. Don't need a cam. However, with these two, I would be interested in doing a potential swap deal involving Oscar. So we'll see what comes of that. And I'm glad we didn't get Romelu Lukaku because as you can see, he suffered a broken leg and will be out for 4 months. So I'm glad that we went with Angel Correa because if we'd have signed him and he'd broke his leg, that would have been an absolute disaster. So let's see what happens here. I'm expecting a few offers to come in for some of our players, to be honest. I'm going to do it straight swap offer. Oscar for Draxler. The reason being, Draxler can play wide on the left as well. I know Oscar can, but he's not as effective. Their valuation is exactly the same. 31.5 mil. Will they accept it? Going to put the same bid in for Eriksen as well. The only issue with this is we have competition from Real Madrid, who are also interested in signing him. So Tottenham have said they are interested in Oscar, but they want some cash as well. Is that worth it? Not really sure. They've asked for 6.5 million extra. I will offer Oscar and 2.5 because they're the same kind of player. With Draxler, they want an extra 10 mil. That's not happening. I don't think Draxler is £10 million better than Oscar, so we'll keep the bids identical to make things easy. So 8 hours left and no offers received as yet, which surprises me massively. We've got a couple of emails, but I think they will be Wolfsburg and Tottenham responding to our offers, both of which have been accepted. Now this is interesting. Eriksen demanding a £35,000 pay rise from what he's on at Tottenham. No. I'll offer him 125 grand a week because obviously I'm conscious that Real Madrid will probably offer him exactly what he wants. He wouldn't be a crucial player for us either. So we'll see what he says. There you go. Draxler's salary demands a lot more realistic, but he's still asking for a fairly substantial pay rise for what he's on at the moment. I'm going to try and offer him 95 because I think that's reasonable. He's only on 76 at the moment. He would be an important first team player. Again, he wouldn't be crucial to the squad. Interesting offer. A man that's probably not going to get a lot of game time. £8.5 million offered for Victor Moses from Southampton. I'm going to ask for 10 mil. They give us that, I'll happily let him go. Big offer again for Nemanja Matic. Oh, I want to sell him. I do want to sell him. I'll ask for 30 mil because if I get that, I'll be delighted. If not, to be honest, I'd probably accept 26.5. I know that sounds stupid because we had a £28 million bid from Real Madrid previously, but I bottled it. This time, I am sure that I do want him to leave. This is a really good dilemma to have. Christian Eriksen and Draxler both accepting our offers. Who do I sign? Which one do I sign? I literally had no idea which one of these to pick, so the way I solved it was to do a really, really short and fast Twitter poll. You can see the results extremely close, but the winner, with 53% of the votes, is Julian Draxler. So that is the man that we will be bringing to the club. I'm gutted because I would love to bring them both. Obviously, we can't do that because Oscar is involved in the deal. I'm sure half of you are screaming at the screen saying, no, get Eriksen, but the only way I could decide was to let you guys pick on Twitter. So Julian Draxler, welcome to the club, friend. So 5 hours to go. 2 offers refreshed. One from Atletico Madrid offering us 27 for Nemanja Matic. That I'm accepting. Hopefully he will leave. He's not having the best of times at Chelsea at the moment in real life anyway. And I don't think he'll get a lot of game time. So 27 million, decent offer. Victor Moses, Southampton again. Just happy to offer 8.5. But now that we've got Draxler who can play wide on the left, I am happy to sell Moses and move him on. So with Matic potentially on his way out, we need to bring in another holding midfielder. So Casemiro, Matuidi and Verratti are the 3 names on my shortlist. I will be sending an inquiry for each of them. They all have different qualities even though they play in the same position. Depending on what the asking price is, will depend on who we go for. So Matic and Moses have left, so we've got quite a bit of money. However, we haven't got 72 million to spend on Marco Verratti. I know that's way over probably what they're expecting, but he is valued at like 37 million, I think, anyway, which is super expensive. Blaise Matuidi, not for sale at any price. And Real Madrid saying 36 million, 36.5 million for Casemiro. Now, if we can negotiate that down to around 23.5, I'll be happy. Another midfield alternative, Daniel Parejo from Valencia. 27 years old. I like to have a playmaker in midfield, and I don't think Matic's passing ability lived up to what we need. That's probably the reason I've got rid of him. Plus, it's not essential that we sign another one because we have got cover in that position, but Parejo would be a decent signing. Another offer for John Obi Mikel. Not happening. Like I said, we can't replace a player with, well, we can't replace him with another player of equal ability for that sort of money, so why would we sell him? It seems like we're getting mugged off. 34.5 million for Parejo. That is not bad at all, especially if we can negotiate that down. Start with 25. I'm cautious that we've only got 3 hours left of the transfer window though, so we haven't got time to mess around. Our £23.5 million bid for Casemiro was also rejected, upping it to 26.5, and that would be my final offer. Think we've run out of time. We've only got 2 hours left to put a bid in, have it accepted and negotiate his contract. So it's not going to happen, but I'm upping it to 30 mil anyway. Casemiro bid rejected, not going back in for him. Let's see if we can get this deal done in time. I think we're going to run out. William Carvalho would have been another shout as a holding mid, but he's completed his move to Bayern Munich. The offer's been accepted, but I think we're running out of time. Let's just see if I can give him what he wants. I'll do that. It'll be an important first team player. Please accept. Please have time. I know last year, when there was only an hour remaining, you couldn't get the deal done. No, we can't get it done. Oh, how gutting is that? Maybe that's something to bear in mind in January. Like I said, it's not essential that we got a replacement for Matic, but I would like to have done. I would like to have got Parejo because he is decent. So now the deadline has passed, let's have a look at some of the biggest deals. Mesut Ozil has left Arsenal, £52.5 million signing for Juventus. William Carvalho went to Bayern Munich. He would have been a good alternative to Nemanja Matic, but £47.5 million is quite steep. Julian Draxler is the third biggest deal. Obviously, we know about that one because he's joined us. Oscar plus £2.5 million cash. Pastore gone to Tottenham, £44.5 million. That's probably why they were willing to accept that bid for Eriksen. Thiago Alcantara, former Barcelona midfielder, or, well, former Bayern Munich midfielder now, because he's joined Manchester City for £43.5 million. Rui Patricio has joined Napoli, doesn't really affect us. And then we're into deals that we already know about. Isco has joined us. Mauro Icardi went to Spurs. I'm fuming about that. This is winding me up. I'm stopping. They're the biggest deals. So time to get focused on the upcoming game. Transfer deadline day has passed. It's been and gone. All that madness is over. Swansea away is what we need to have our minds on. Courtois will be in goal for this one. Azpilicueta wide on the left. Hugo Mayo will start on the right-hand side of defence. Terry and David Luiz will be the centre-back partnership. Julian Draxler makes his debut wide on the left. Willian will start on the right. Fabregas and John Obi Mikel will be the two holding players. Isco gets a free role behind Diego Costa. Need to keep that form up that we showed in the last episode. He's got Draxler running ahead of him, but Azpilicueta will cut back inside. Onto Costa. Onto Isco. Onto John Obi Mikel. What is he doing that far forward? He's showing great footwork. That's what he's doing. He's been fouled. Free kick. Dangerous position. We've got a lot of players in this team that can take a decent free kick. I'm leaving the responsibility with Cesc Fabregas. It's up over the wall and into the back of the net. Exactly 10 minutes on the clock. We've got the lead here in Wales. Up and around the wall. Absolutely beautiful. Dipped into the bottom corner. Lovely job, Cesc. Here's Gylfi Sigurdsson. Finds Jack Cork. What's going on here? Where's he going? Looks for Gylfi again, who's turned John Terry as if he wasn't even there. David Luiz has some defending to do. The effort eventually came in from Cork, but it was a shocking shot. That's Azpilicueta. Finds Draxler, who's running down this left-hand side again. Ideally wants to cut inside. He has done that now. Space has opened up for him. He might hit one, Draxler. Good effort. Fabianski tips it behind for a corner. Gylfi Sigurdsson on to Borja Baston. Nobody ahead of him. Plays it to Key, but John Terry's having none of that. He's one possession back here. He's got options ahead of him. Chips it through. Isco takes a touch, cuts inside, looks to finesse it. Fabianski on the stretch makes a save. Swansea coming forward now on this right-hand side. Here's Dyer. Doing our best to get back. David Luiz is desperate not to be beaten, but he sticks out a toe. Gets nowhere near it. They try and switch the play. Montero's got on the end of it. Courtois comes out. And at the second attempt, gathers the ball. Danger of giving a penalty away there. Like he did in this fixture in real life, of course. That was just inexperience from Courtois. Should have stayed on his feet. But at the other end, Draxler is coming forward. Will anything come of this? No. Taylor with a clever turn. Hugo Mayo not giving up on it. Ball is forced into Baston. Taking on JT, who does enough. Half-time whistle goes as the ball goes wide. Not a lot of threat, really, from Swansea going forward. Jack Cork had a snapshot which went harmlessly wide. Courtois nearly gave a penalty away. But other than that, we've been in control. Not been a flattering performance, but Cesk's free kick was beautiful. So I'm changing the formation for this last 20 minutes or so. We're going to go to a 4-2-2-2, just because Costa's a little bit isolated up there. Batshuayi will come on in place of Willian to partner him up top. And Kante has come on to replace John Obi Mikel, who's had a decent game, just getting some fresh legs in that midfield. Swansea really starting to commit bodies forward. Here's Gylfi Sigurdsson. Luiz has missed his challenge. Dyer on the right. Azpilicueta will take it off him. Good play. Now can we counter-attack? That's why I've changed to this 4-2-2 formation, because it gives us the ability to do this. And Julian Draxler is in behind the defence. Can he grab a debut goal here? I think he's struggling for fitness, but he stays on his feet. Draxler! Good save, Fabianski. Batshuayi with the follow-up header. The ball was in the air for ages, and he's beaten the defender to it. I thought Fabianski was going to get up and punch that clear, but we've doubled our lead, and surely now, game over. Good effort from Draxler. I thought he was going to grab that debut goal, but Batshuayi strong enough and physical enough to hold the defenders off while he nods it home. Swansea not giving up yet. Sigurdsson plays a nice ball round the corner to Key. Can he stand it into the box? He can. And Fernando Llorente's got his head on it with 8 minutes left. It's a lifeline for Swansea. Shocking defending. He just switched off for a moment, which you cannot do at this level. Llorente, we know he's good in the air, and Luiz couldn't cope with him. Here's Azpilicueta. Costa is down. That's not a sight we want to see, and the game's been stopped as well. I hope that is not another injury, because we've already got Hazard out. Angel Correa will come on for the final 5 minutes or so. Here's Barrow. We know he's quick. John Terry is not. We've got 2 minutes of stoppage time to hold on here. Need to prevent the cross. JT has done enough, and he heads it away. Here's Draxler. Correa on to Batshuayi. Correa continues his run. He's not going to get there. Oh, that'll do. Tactical foul. And I think he's got away with it, because the full-time whistle has gone. We've come away from the Liberty Stadium here with all 3 points. It was tougher than it needed to be, because Swansea didn't play well, but it wasn't our most flattering performance either. But we got what we needed. Another win. Players are delighted. Not overly pleased about this, to be honest. Costa has got a sprained knee. Be out for 4 weeks. Hazard will be out for another 2 weeks. Probably 2 of our better players. Luckily, we've got adequate cover. Big game now as we take on Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. Would love to have Hazard and Costa fully fit for this one, but it's just not happening. Sticking with the 4-2-3-1 formation that we played at the Liberty. Gaia returns, and Cahill also returns to the defence. Fabregas and Conte in that holding role. Pedro will come into the starting 11 and play on the left. Draxler moves to the right because Willian has been poor. Isco in the free role, and Batshuayi will lead the line after his goal. Angel Correa will have to be patient and will remain on the bench for this one. Here's Klein, knocks it in to Lucas. They're moving it quickly, Liverpool, and Coutinho's gone for the return. Luckily, he didn't strike it cleanly, but it's a sign of things to come, because we give Liverpool any space, they'll cut us apart. Batshuayi's done well to win possession back there. He's got Moreno for company, who's very quick, but Kante runs ahead of him, not known for his scoring ability, but he's got a chance here, Kante. What an effort! Thought that flew tops. Oh, unlucky. Here's Draxler. Oh, lovely back heel. Batshuayi's got runners ahead of him. Tries to pick out Gaia. What's he doing up there? Right-footed as well. Decent strike. Don't think we're going to keep the attack alive. Pedro. Oh, that's disgusting. I literally thought he was going to whack it clear, so I tried to block it. That better not be a red card. Whew. Here's Sturridge. What a ball that is. Can Coutinho get there? Ball skips off the surface, but he'll keep it in. Great ball to the back stick. End-to-end stuff today. Great save from Thibaut Courtois to keep us level. Mane it was with the effort. Liverpool looking for the switch to Coutinho so often. He is their danger man. Sturridge, what a piece of skill and improvisation. Really good effort on his weaker right foot as well. But Coutinho is the danger man. He is just getting in so much space down that left-hand side. Corner. Again, this time it's a driven ball. Fabregas will find Pedro. We might be able to counter-attack here because Pedro's pretty quick. Got Klein for company, but Pedro goes past him. Has he got the legs to go all the way? He's behind the defence here. Could be a chance to make it 1-0. Pedro! Just finish it. When the keeper stood still, I thought that was just going to nestle in the back of the net. Just need more composure. Last chance before the break then. Looks like it's going to go Liverpool's way. Wijnaldum stands it up. Courtois, unorthodox in his save. Sturridge has somehow turned his man. Gary Cahill with a fantastic block. We're going to scramble this clear. Half-time whistle goes. Score is 0-0, but it has not been a boring game. Both keepers have been forced into action. Both teams had a lot of chances. Azpilicueta finds Kante. Isco onto Batshuayi. Pedro's made a run on the outside. He's got a chance here. Can he finish this time? He's caught late. Penalty's been given. Nathaniel Klein it was who dived in. I'm glad because Pedro missed again. I just wanted him to open up his body and curl it right-footed, but it doesn't matter. We are going to have another opportunity. I don't think Klein can have any complaints with that. No, he's late. Nowhere near the ball. Come on in, Cesc. What you got in your locker, lad? Big moment in this game. Cesc Fabregas. Oh, it's not the best penalty in the world. Didn't like that at all, but it's found its way in. 1-0 just after half-time. I'm not great at this new penalty system, by the way. As it shows there. Awful pen, to be honest, but it's gone in. It's all that matters. Keeper wrong-footed by the dodgy run-up, perhaps. Here is Cesc Fabregas, goal scorer for the second consecutive game, albeit from another set piece. This time a penalty. Fabregas is going to pick out Draxler here. Takes a touch. Has the effort. Good save. Pedro will keep it alive. Is it Pedro? No, it's Isco. What's he going to do here? Drills one to the edge of the box. Where Cesc Fabregas is waiting. Just hits one at Henderson. Falls back to him. What a strike. Top save as well. Here's Mane. Looks to cross it. Ball's found its way through to Wijnaldum. Good save, Courtois. Get out. No foul. Whee! Henderson will clear it for us. Beautiful. Not quite the same as the effort he had in this fixture in real life. So a double change. Willian and Correa will enter the pitch. Just over 20 minutes to go. Hopefully Correa can grab his first goal for the club and put this game beyond doubt. Oh, Willian with a great challenge to win possession back. Correa finds Isco. Correa's going to continue his run. Gets it back. Hits it just over the bar. Had to take it early, otherwise I'd have been forced wide. Decent link-up play. Milner lofts one forward. Jordan Henderson with great chest control. Azpilicueta with a super challenge. What? How's that a foul? Anything comes of this and I'm kicking off. Ball is played into the box. There's the header. I nearly went mental. Nearly rage of a lifetime there. We've got some space here. It's Julian Draxler. Oh, good footwork. Plays it inside to Isco. Turns his man. Not a lot of support, but he waits for Willian to arrive. Takes a touch. Hits it across goal. That is a screamer. Game, set, match. Chelsea. Credit to Isco. It was just a standard counter-attack, really. Don't know what Sacco was doing. Couldn't get anywhere near the ball. It was like misjudging where it was going, to be honest. Willian took a touch to steady himself. And that finish, though, it's superb. Corner. Can we add a third? Put the icing on the cake here. Ball is floated in. It's headed away. Only as far as Isco takes a touch. Left foot loops over the bar. And that will be the last action of this game. It was a game of two halves, to be honest. Liverpool dominated the first half. We still had a few chances, but in the second half, we took control. Jurgen Klopp will not be happy. But again, we've picked up 3 points. Good form in the league at the moment. So following those two wins, we have gone top of the Premier League table for the first time, ahead of second place Middlesbrough by a point. Manchester United a third, but they do have a game in hand, which if they win, they will have a 100% record of 5 wins out of 5 and will leapfrog us to the top of the pile. Leicester doing well up in 4th, Arsenal and City 6th and 7th. Spurs struggling, Liverpool down in 18th place, yet to win a game, but everybody now at least has registered at least a point. So congratulations to all teams. But that will bring this episode to a close, guys. I'm glad we're finishing top of the pile. We've got EFL Cup action coming at the start of the next episode. We're taking on Accrington. So again, a chance to play the youngsters and the fringe players. But drop a like if you enjoyed this one. Subscribe if you are new. And we'll see you next time.